there's so much going on with Aaron. I believe his name is Aaron Imholt. There's so much going around on with him yesterday that I was like, I was watching and there's a lot. I was watching with that show. I think we have a clip of it.
It's the Rekietas and Aaron and April. They all live in Minnesota.
Oh,
they should
why
be
are they not friends?
They should.
Well, sometimes you get in a hot tub and it all goes to shit.
It's a hot tub. It's really
Yeah, I
my
think-
fault is what we're dancing around. It was my fault.
Chrissie,
If my dad hadn't been murdered, I would have been there. And
Well,
maybe
then clearly this is your dad's fault more than your fault.
it would have been.
No,
it was
Chrissie,
whoever
I know-
killed him.
and
But
I-
we still don't know who the fuck it was, which is bothering me a lot.
It's bothering her that she doesn't know who killed her dad. But she still, you can't make these clowns up. If you were a writer in Hollywood, they'd laugh you out of the fucking room. They'd be like,
And Chrissie, you have so much to deal with that too. That hanging, this is not your fault, okay? Jesus God, I know you
I
have
don't think
that.
Chrissie really thinks it's her fault.
It's really not.
It was Chrissy's fault. I mean, she
It
kept
was my
saying for
fault.
months. For months, the Rekietas and Aaron and April, they all live in Minnesota. they
Oh,
should
why
be
are
friends.
they not friends?
They should be friends. And
Right.
look at what the friendship turned into. Now
They
Aaron
should
is
be
alone,
friends.
and
No,
Aaron is
see,
taking this giant L.
I've set up 2 couples who've gotten married, and now I'm almost too good at matching people up.
Aaron,
Alright.
do you feel like a sort of like freedom though, that like you're just like, well, shit, what do I have to lose? I could just fuck it.
Yeah, no. There's definitely that. It's definitely the freedom to
let's-
just like, especially when you admit what you did wrong, then you just
what'd you do wrong?
feel like, you know what? Nobody, you have no secrets. Nobody can uncover anything or anything like that. You can just kind of say whatever you want. It is nice. Although the things you're saying bring back remarkably traumatic memories.
Well,
It is traumatic, yeah.
the most nightmarish thing happened already. You lost your wife. She's not there, and
That's a nightmare? What year is it?
Bring back remarkably traumatic memories.
Well,
It is traumatic, yeah.
the most nightmarish thing happened already. You lost your wife. She's not there, and
He's lost 2 wives. He's fine. I've never seen him happier. These women living in some kind of fantasy world where it's my soulmate. If I ever lose her, what will I ever do? He's lost 2. He's number 2 and counting. This little midget lady.
I still say you never know what the future will hold.
Wow, Nostradamus over here. I was gonna make a pun, but I couldn't think of one.
Because I do think you guys were a good couple.
We were,
And,
we were a very good couple. It's just
so-
you got to protect that.
I'm praying.
Aaron said he had sex in another clip. There's so many clips I can't imagine. Aaron said, again, I am a little pissed at Aaron because I think I asked him last week, were you guys swinging? Were you guys swingers? Do they even call it that? Me and my wife have an open relationship, but nobody wants in. That's the old Ronnie Shakes joke. So I think I asked Aaron, are you guys like swingers with the whatever call it? He's like, no. Then he's talking that clown show last night with the fat guy and the other guy with the beard. They asked Aaron, how many times did he have sex with Mrs. Rekieta? And Aaron said between a couple of dozen and 100 times. And I was like, huh? They've only been doing it for like 6 months, according to my timetable. And in 6 months, he had sex with her somewhere between 25 and 100 times. But he told me they weren't swinging.
But it sounds like Aaron, like there's nothing she could do to rebuild that trust. And there's no you without the kids. So it doesn't sound like.
Yeah. I mean, the kids, well, and the worst part is the kids would talk to other people, not me. They talk to their grandparents, my parents, and they would say like, yeah, and it's heartbreaking that they didn't feel like they could say it to me, but they would say to my,
you're on coke, dude. You were on the goofballs.
My mom, April just doesn't seem to care about us anymore.
She's not their mom. She's coked up. Why would she care about them? She cared about coke and new cock.
April doesn't seem to spend as much time with us anymore. And April isn't, and you're just like, and they're like, we don't really feel like going to dad's as much anymore because we're worried what kind of mood April's going to be in.
She's coked up. You're going to get moody.
Oh boy.
And then you find that out later, like after the fact. You're like, you know, if somebody would have told me this, I'd have been out months earlier. Like if somebody would have just told me that's how my kids feel, I would have said, well,
Another thing, Aaron was telling a story where he said, yeah, it was 10:30 in the morning. And I think his wife was like doing blow, or they're like, we made one for you. And they weren't talking about waffles, because Aaron was also telling a story that morning he had made waffles for the kids. And I'm like, why are you at someone's house at 10:30 in the morning? Is that an Airbnb? If you're at someone's house at 10:30 in the morning, something ain't right.
that this shit all stops today.
Right.
But
Yeah, and you're not saying you didn't make mistakes at all.
no, I fucked up.
Yeah.
big
Oh,
time.
he did.
I mean,
he knows he fucked up.